Hey guys, today we're actually going to be writing our first Java program. So thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't downloaded IntelliJ already, then go back to my old videos and download it. But if you already have your own IDE, like Eclipse or NetBeans or whatever, then it's okay. You can just follow along on your own IDE. But in this tutorial, we actually downloaded IntelliJ, as you can see over here. So if you want yours to appear on the desktop, if it didn't appear on the desktop and you want yours to appear there, you're just going to go to your search bar and just hit IntelliJ like this. Just search IntelliJ and then right click and then say open file location, and then you're just going to right click and say send to, and then you click this desktop, create shortcut. So I've already done that, and mine, and as soon as you click over there, it's going to appear on the desktop. So you're going to double click and open that, and then we're going to wait for this thing to load. And as you can see here, there's the JetBrains icon because we downloaded it from the JetBrains website. So this is the kind of like the welcome page of this app. So what you have to do is, okay, I have a couple of projects here that I've done already in IntelliJ, but you guys haven't done any, so you won't see this over here like I do. You have to click on new project, and then you're gonna get this window over here, and you have to click Groovy and then hit next. And then we're going to create project from template, and then this is what we're going to see, command line app, and then you make sure that that is checked, and then you hit next. And then here you get this project name. You can name your project anything. I'm going to name this one tutorial, and then this is the location of your project. It will help you to understand where your project is located. It'll really help you. But yeah, if you're interested, if you want to know where this thing is exactly, this C drive, let me take you there on from my computer. I want to show you where Windows C drive is. Okay, let me open Windows Explorer. So this is the Windows C drive, and then next they have a slash, right? And then they said users, so this is where your users folder is. And then this honor, yours might be different. You might have something else, and then it says desktop. Then you're gonna go over there to desktop, and then you look for tutorial because the next folder over here is tutorial. Should be somewhere down here. Not sure why it's not showing up, but it should be down here. Oh yeah, we haven't created the project already, so it's showing me that that's where the project will be located. So, and then here we have this base package com.tutorial. By convention, this is how we usually name packages, but you can name yours anything really. So after this com dot, you can type in anything. I'm gonna leave it as tutorial, and then I'm gonna hit finish. So it's gonna start loading. And there we go. It's gonna start loading and setting up everything for us. So we'll have to be a little bit patient. And yours, okay, these are the tips they usually give you on how to use IntelliJ more efficiently. So I don't usually read this. I don't read this at all. So I'm gonna hit close. Yours won't have as big a font as I do. So don't trip if you guys see that you have a smaller font. made this one bigger because I wanted people to see my code clearly. So some people might be viewing their code from this video from a cell phone or something. So this is where I'm going to write my code. So if you look over here, you get this tutorial project. The name of our project was tutorial, right? And when you hit source, you get the package that we created. Remember, we created a package called com.tutorial. So that's like a way to categorize your code. And this is your package, and inside your package you get your file, the file that you're going to be writing your code at, which is called main.java. So all Java files must have a .java extension. And this is the file. This is the actual file. This is what you see when you open that file. This is the code you're going to see. Package over here is the package that we created, com.tutorial. As you can see over here, it has to be the same. You can't name it something else. So you have to say package com.tutorial and then end with a semicolon. And then this public class, as you can see, it has a name of main. The name of this file is main. It has to have the same name as the name of the file. So it's main.java, and the name of your class has to be main. If you named this application, I'll make an example. Application. As you can see, it's underlining red. It's saying class application is public, should be declared in a file named application.java. So I have to change this file to application.java, or I have to change this to main.java. So I'm just going to remove this and take it back to main. So yeah, inside here we get what we call a method. This is what we call a method. If you watch that video on classes and methods that I posted, which is super confusing, I understand it's super confusing, but that's for people who are actually curious about it. So this is what we call a class. This is what we call a method. For now, we don't need to understand what that is. All we need to know is that this is how we should write our code. Like you don't alter anything. Don't write private here. Don't do anything else. And this is the name of your method. Methods have names. You can name it anything you want to, but this one has to be called main. You can't change it, and it has to have this parameter inside these parentheses or brackets. It has to have this string args and these square brackets like this, exactly like that. So this is where we write all our code. Well, for now. So when we get to object-oriented programming, we'll get to understand that we can write codes on separate files and even outside of this class, outside of this method as well. So as for now, I just want to show you how you can write your first Java program. We're going to print hello world on the terminal. So we're going to write system dot out. Now out means that we're going to output something, right? And then we're going to write print ln. Now what we're going to do here, now this print ln means print line, and we're going to print something on the terminal. And inside these brackets, or I'm going to call it parentheses, so that's what they actually are. So inside here we open the inverted commas, and then we write hello world. We end this with a semicolon. All your Java statements have to end with a semicolon, just like this one. But you might be wondering, why isn't there a semicolon over here? Because you open there's a code block in this section. This block over here, this is the code block of this class. So when you write in code and when you write a statement that has a code block, it doesn't need to have a semicolon at the end like that. Same as over here, this method has a code block, but if it's a single line statement like this, then you need to have a semicolon at the end. So we're going to run this code over here by clicking this play button, and we're going to wait for it. As you can see over here, it's saying build and it's busy loading. so I have to wait for it. And it's been a long time since I've used IntelliJ, so it's taking a little longer this time. So as you can see, we have our output, which is hello world. So anything we type inside these inverted commas gets printed out over here. So if you want to type Josh, I don't know why I said Josh, but anyway, we're going to run it again and we get Josh. You can, it's anything you want to print out on the terminal, you print it inside these inverted commas. You can print out anything, actually, any character, whether it's a number, whether it's, I don't know, a $ symbol, whether it's a percentage sign or whatever. You can print it out like that. So there we go. Next, we're going to look at, I'm not sure what we're going to look at, so stay tuned. Pretty sure we're going to be beginning variables though. So yeah, do stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. And remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.